Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. And as promised, I have come back with something interesting. We are at, well, it's kind of hard to tell right now, but according to my HUD, we are 6.6 kilometers above the bottom of the tower. But that's not the interesting thing. One, I've put in a list of components that are missing. And right now, because I've forced a stop by breaking Tim, it's missing everything. So it's showing me that I have 0 of all my components. But the even more interesting thing is, check out the planet Gravity. That's right, we have actually passed beyond that level of 1.0 gravity. We're at 0.97. And that's cool, huh? I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. I also noticed one other small thing way over there. You see that plateau? Well, I installed a camera on the side of the elevator, and using our pan tilt zoom mod, let's see, I think I called it the tree cam, we can actually, I've already kind of rotated it to point toward that right there, and we're going to zoom way in, and you can even see it's almost completely unloaded, but that is, in theory, the tree. I believe that's our little flight tunnel down there, and yeah, you kind of can sort of see the outline. But unfortunately, the model has completely or mostly unloaded. I think, whoops, wrong button. I think over there you can almost see my original base too, but it's just a couple pixels, so it's hard to tell. Whoa, I wonder what else we can see. Not a lot else. We haven't done much else to the landscape around here. You can kind of see the lake down there, but it's not pointing down, so. Anyway, I just thought you might find that interesting, so there you go. I'm going to keep going. Let's see. Back to re-enabling. Oh, no. I've learned this. Start PB Cruise first, then re-enable Tim. It works a lot better. There we go. Within 5 seconds, we should start moving. And we haven't had any problems, but let me show you what happens. See, the component summary just goes to nothing. And then as it builds, it should, there you go. It'll start showing as we're using things up. So, that's all. Again, I'll let you know when something else interesting happens. Well, it looks like we've gotten to that point in the build where the assemblers can't quite keep up with how fast we're using steel plate. I kind of knew that was going to happen, but I was kind of hoping it wouldn't happen. You can see we've got everything except for our steel plate request. And if we jump over to production, it's creating a lot of other things, but actually it's creating a lot of other things. Apparently we're very low on construction components as well. At the last stop we had the same issue, but by the time I got to it, it had refilled the order and we were heading off again. But I knew that this next stop would be a little bit longer of a wait. So I guess it had a lot of other quotas to fill, because it looks like it's working on a lot of other things here. Luckily, we have lots and lots of iron. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't skydive down there and get some more assemblers going. It's getting to the point now where going up and down from the elevator is a long process. Oh. Looks like we have actually gotten all of our components, so we can go again. Oh, wow. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. I thought for sure we just punched another hole in the base down here, but I guess, I don't know, wind resistance? No, that's not a thing. I don't know what it was. I'm not going to complain. But while we're down here, we might as well just go ahead and put in some extra assemblers. Oh, I guess I didn't make this stack quite as high as the other one. Oh, well, that's okay. Back to the top. This will be a long fall. A long flight. Well, welcome to Thursday. At least for me. This is the official day of the week when Keen breaks everything. They fix some stuff too, but they also break things. Like welding projections. It no worky anymore. Either by hand or, let's go take a look. Actually, I should make sure that I actually have, yeah, I have steel plates. I just ground that down. It also doesn't work with welders. So if I turn the welders on, we can lift up, we can go back down. We can lift up a lot. We can go down a lot. It doesn't matter. We can't weld things. I think that they'll still fix things. Okay, yeah. The welders will still repair things that are already there, but they will not start projections. Cool. Well, that kind of ruins this whole project, doesn't it? Yeah, projections all perfectly normal. I guess it's broken for now. I'll wait to see if there's a hot fix. Otherwise, this will be the end of a very short episode while we wait. Alright, well, good news is all around. Well, maybe not all around, but one very good news is that Keen has fixed the projection welding, and I've continued up. We're at 11 kilometers, and things are going fabulously. As a matter of fact, I have even updated the script so it checks for all the components, not just steel plates, because we were having, you know, shortages here and there and whatnot. And it's a good thing I did that. I also doubled all the components so that every once in a while, when we miss a stop, it doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while we miss a stop, it can continue on and go to the next stage and load up there. And that's helped a lot with the stability and whatnot. But I just hit a bit of a snag, and it's an easy one to solve, but I thought it was interesting. I thought I had, well, I mean, I did the math. I knew I wasn't going to have an infinite amount of iron. But, yep, we ran out of iron completely. Totally bone dry. I think there's 1, like, gram or something. And so I'm going to go all the way down to the base and mine a little bit more iron with our laser miner, the thing that I can't remember because it's been so long. And, well, yeah, that's it. Beam drill rotor on, beam drill. Don't shoot me. There we go. Oh, the lag is painful. But that's okay. It's doing what it needs to do. Okay, yeah, I think that should do it. We've got 1.5 million ore. That's, I mean, I'm just going to let the thing continue to pull in ore. I might just let it keep spinning for quite a while. I mean, hey, 10 million iron ore, that would be fine with me. Got 208,000 iron. You know, I just thought of something. I didn't actually tell the elevator to stop building. It might be continuing to build right now as we speak. That's probably fine. I mean, we got the emergency stop. I'm sure it's fine. Sure it's fine. Pretty sure it's fine. Okay, you got to admit, this is pretty awesome. This is so cool. Look at this, it's actually getting nickel as well. I love it. That's not going to kill me, is it? No, it's fine. And ridiculous quantities of ice. So, if we end up getting all of the iron, which it looks like... Yeah, it looks like there's not a whole lot more in this general area. Yeah, we're going to actually have to... If we run out again, we'll have to lower this down and get the next layer. Alright. 2.5 million iron, 2 million nickel, 250,000 in ingots. I think we're good. So we're going to go ahead and head on back up. So I had been trying to come up with a way to stop the thrusters automatically while connected to the tower. But then we started having cargo space issues down on the ground. And I realized that the best way I could clear out cargo space was by burning through ice. And this is like one way to do that. So I actually want them to stay on all the time, just to get rid of the massive amounts of ice that I have down there, so I have a little more cargo room. We're doing fine. It's not a big deal, but but I thought it was kind of funny that I'm actually trying to get rid of ice and trying to come up with a way to stop the hydrogen thrusters, and that didn't make any sense. Also, I had a really good suggestion that eventually we're going to get to this point where we need the ability to stop because the gravity is so low that gravity's not going to do it anymore. So I'm going to throw a hydrogen thruster right here on the tank. So I'm not sure. I think that's activated and everything, so we should be fine. It's strange that that hasn't updated in a while. Oh, nice. So we ended up with a bunch of iron in here because it couldn't find anywhere else to stick iron. And that's blocking it from refilling parts. So we need to figure out a solution for that. It's like every single place that could possibly hold iron is holding iron or ice. That should update in a few seconds. It now takes almost 20 seconds to update between the lag. Oh, there it goes. Between the lag and the fact that I had to turn Tim way down, it takes a long time. But that's okay, because we're still going. It looks like we may have hit that limit. A lot of people were telling me that there is a limit to just how far you can transfer through conveyors, and I think we must be there because there's no longer, like, it's not updating, and I've checked. Tim is still doing his thing. Oops. Tim is still doing his thing. Oh, well, now it's... Let's see. Recompile. I've been having to recompile him pretty regularly for... just because. Even though I've got him on 10 cycles, so he's doing very little on each thing. He's got a lot of things to do, and sometimes it goes over the top, and we got to recompile. But I don't think... Because it wasn't frozen before, and he's not pulling anything out. Something changed. There's definitely that. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I think we've hit a limit. Now, there are ways to solve that. I've already got a few ideas for how to solve that. One in particular that I think we'll tackle next episode. Wow, that's a long way down. Okay. This is kind of ridiculous, this view. Like, you can see the curvature of the planet and the lake in the background, and that seems like a good thumbnail, too. Oh, wow. Look at that. I think that's going to be my thumbnail right there. Wow. That's great. Okay. Anyway, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a stop here. I've run out of time for the episode. As a matter of fact, this episode's going to be late no matter what I do. But I think that right here, actually probably one level down, because at the last stop we were able to still transfer goods. But yeah, next episode's going to be all about making a stop right here. Whoa, was that a... I think that was a nanite flinging by there. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm full. We'll get to that in a little bit. Alright, but for now, one way or the other, we've got to end the episode. And it's been a fun one. I'll have to admit that. We got a lot done. I'm just short of 13 kilometers up in the air. And things have been running really smoothly right up until right there. Maybe it's something about lucky 13 or unlucky 13. I don't actually believe that, but whatever it is, something's not working right, and a stop is most certainly in order. Wait, what? It just got its components. Are you kidding me? Did it just take a really long time? What was that about? I wonder if it didn't finish a conveyor partway through or something, and those nanites we saw swinging by were actually fixing it. That's the only thing I can think of. Whoops. It's a good thing I have a jetpack. I would be so dead if not. Okay, well, cool. I won't complain yet then. Maybe we won't do a stop. As soon as this thing stops functioning, that's when we're doing a stop. But I guess we don't need to do one quite yet. 13 kilometers. Nice. Alright. Well, we've got a lot more work to do. A lot of it's just going to be sitting here and waiting and watching and that kind of thing, but I'll do that for you. And I'll tell you just how far I got on the next episode, which, of course, I will see you in. Oh, that was awkward. And I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.